So I hope everybody enjoys this one. I did predict grades on both of these ahead of time. I predicted one of them would get a 5. I don't know if I should say. Let's go through and I'll tell you as we go. I don't know which box is which because I have not opened them yet. They did come in 2 separate packages. So let's get these ready. Take a quick look. All right. There's only 2 cards in each pack. I had submitted a larger order, and one of them was vintage, and I already see some bad news in here. I believe that's meaning they did not grade one of them. There's only 2 in this order, so that's obviously a little frustrating, but I think I may already know why. And no, it's not that I printed the card myself at home, but I think there might be another reason that both of these did get graded though, and I think I now know which order is which. All right, I'm gonna pull this one out this way. Set this one down here. All right, let me make sure I do this the same way. All right, first off, let's get to the one that was not graded. I think I know exactly what this is. Let me just verify before I say. Yep. All right, so this is my 79 Ozzie Smith. PSA says altered, but I know exactly what the issue is. So I pulled this card out of a pack back in the late 80s, early 90s. Immediately put it in the most expensive screw down holder I could find, and I did not know that was going to be the death of this card. But apparently when you put them in those screw down holders, they flatten the corners and the edges and potentially the card itself, and it will come back altered. And I had just taken this out of that screw down holder not that long ago. So a little disappointing. I obviously know more than I know now. I had actually predicted this card would get an 8 OC because it's ridiculously off-centered, but this card came fresh out of a pack and it is clean outside of that. So I'm probably going to take it out of the pack, let it kind of adjust to some humidity, some normal humidity, and kind of see what happens there. So maybe I'll send it to SGC, who knows? All right, let's get on to the rest of this. So got a 59 Ernie Banks. I picked this card up at a show years ago when I was a teenager in high school. Thought this was easily the best condition of any of my banks. I thought this card was worth a 7. I'm obviously a little bit partial because I love this card. There is some slight centering issues in the back. These corners are very sharp. There's one that's a little bit soft, but the rest are very sharp. So let's see what PSA says. Give me a 6. I'm super happy with that. I'd actually predicted that PSA would give me a 5 because when I looked closely upon the picture PSA took, I don't know if you can see, but there were some like black ink marks. I've seen that in some of the older cards. But anyway, 6. I'm super happy. That makes it well worth the submission. So I love that. All right, let's get down to the last 2. The last 2 are both Ken Griffey Jr.'s. One of them was the one that was not as centered, and I did pack pull these as well. I bought a box of low series. I pulled both these from the same pack actually, sent those in. This one I predict is going to get a 7 or an 8. The other one, I'm calling a 10. It was flawless. I measured it with the loop, looked it over very, very closely. All right, this one, yep, this is the one that was off-centered just a touch, and I gave me an 8. I'm super happy with that. I thought it could possibly be as low as a 7. I'm really happy. It's a little bit off center, but still a beautiful card. 8, I'll take that all day long. All right, and here's the big reveal. This is the one that I was really stressed about. It looks to me like it moved in the holder a little bit. But let's see what PSA said. Come on, I hope they treat me right here. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I just don't understand it. This is the one that I was sure was going to be a 10. They holdered it weird. Why is it so far off in the holder? It just seems strange. And a 4? I'm gonna say the F word here. They F'd me really hard. This card was a fresh pack pull. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I've looked this over 3 dozen times. You can reply in the comments, but I won't accept any answer. This is bullshit is all this is. I mean, I paid extra because I thought the value of this card was going to be high. I really thought this was a 10 and they gave me a 4. Like, I don't know. This is wrong. I don't get it. I'd love an explanation. I hate the way there's no accountability with PSA. They just throw it out there. Can't believe the card that I thought would get lower did not. Look at the centering of this card. I don't get it. Sorry for the glare there, but whatever. All right, folks, obviously disappointed like I knew I would. I think I'm done with PSA. Fuck these guys. All right, thanks. SGC, you got a new customer.